Hey everybody, I'm your dude Buddyfighter, and well, turns out Buddyfight's not dead. Oddly enough, you think it would have been dead by now, but turns out it's not. We have a new set coming out, Revival Buddies, and we've seen Revival Buddies before with previous cards like Tsukikage, Zodiac, and so on. Some cards have made a pretty big impact, like the new Burnova Revival Buddy, which is kind of gross. But the point is, older cards get retrains that are actual just retrains, not just a new paint job, and just yeah. So we'll see where the stuff goes. What they've shown us so far is pretty cool. Garga got a Revival Buddy, so did Vanity Epoch Destroyer, and Bots and Jackknife Dragon, the original one, which I thought was pretty cool. I thought Star Guardian Jackknife was just gonna be it, but it turns out regular Jackknife gets it too, and they're all pretty good cards, honestly. All things considered. I feel like Bots might be the weakest one, but then again, that's just because cards like Buddy Block inherently just stop rush decks like that anyway. But enough of that. So what I want to talk about was which decks I feel like are most likely to get Revival Buddies. I'm doing a crossover thing with Buddy Jacoby, and hopefully he can wrangle up some other people in too. We'll have to see. I'm going to put a hashtag in the description, and you can just look it up and see who uploads for what. I mean, you guys can also upload too if you want to. I'm cool with that, fine. I can't speak English apparently, but whatever. Let's just get into it. It's gonna be real quick. So I'm gonna go off for each world. Release order. Starting with Dragon World, I'm gonna do Sun Dragons for Super Sun Dragon Balsileo. Balsileo was oddly missing from Buddy Again Volume 2, and I feel like similar to Deity Garga, it's because it's just gonna get a Revival Buddy in this set anyway, and it's a very popular card, so definitely just adding a Balsileo Revival Buddy is just gonna bring in older players who just want a new card. Danger World. I'm sorry, it's probably gonna be Godpunk's Top Fist Vainglory Brawl Zeus. Probably gonna get a Revival Buddy. People like Godpunk's. Godpunk got a lot of really good cards recently, so most likely just here's another Brawl Zeus. They already gave us another Bandy, so there's no reason they wouldn't. Magic World is hard. Osmoda already has a Revival Buddy, and I'm not really sure if they would really do a bunch of other stuff, because Magic World honestly gets the shaft a lot of times. I mean, they could just do for Plague, but I feel like Wizards are a popular enough deck, especially with older players. This is a purely nostalgic deck support anyway, so why not? Wizards probably either Center of the World Mary Sue or Drago Wizards Keenix Axia, depending on which way they want to go. Keenix Axia has a connection to Gao, but people just like Wizards enough that they probably will just make another Mary Sue, because honestly, it's been a long time coming that there should definitely been a retrain for Mary Sue already. Katana World. Electro Deities, man. Electro Deity of Leia Matarasu, super popular card. People, like, a new version of it comes out like every couple of months. I know we just got a new Matarasu, but they're not gonna miss them another chance to give us the waifu monster. It's gonna be a Matarasu. Ancient World is actually difficult because Burnova, Gang the King, and Seeger already got Revival Buddies. I mean, Agito would be the most likely one, especially the size 3. But I'm gonna personally go for a Stout Wrist Unmatched Sheep Dual Jaeger Revolted. Limited Tempest Enforcer, just make the lifelink lose one really, really strong so that it doesn't just get overwhelmed by other cards. So I feel like Revolted would probably be the one, especially since it prevents damage already. The original one, so just giving it a little boost would just probably be in the right direction. Dungeon World. Could be Folktales, probably. I know El Quixote and Blade Phoenix badly need one, and I know people would really like one for traps, like a lone remote Revival Buddy would be cool. Hell, even Old Zombie would be funny, but Folktales, man, super popular. They don't miss an excuse to make a new version of it, especially with the SP arts for Emma, so yeah. Red Riding Hood Emma, probably gonna get a Revival Buddy. Legend Worlds. Levitine. This is one of the most popular decks in Legend World. I know since Ace is included, people are probably going to expect the Triple Buddy, which I do kind of expect. But I mean, if they do give a Revival Buddy, it'll probably just be for one of the Dragons, most likely if we'll take Rob, but I'm going to go with Levitine, because it's just that kind of card, and that card definitely needs to be boosted too, and don't leave the field, because that's just how you counter it. It's just, as soon as you start the attack phase and do anything, your opponent's going to be like, I'm getting rid of original Levitine, go down to one item, and go die. Hero World. We recently got a bunch of Brave Machine support and superhero support, which is true for Super Warriors, but Dark Heroes are just always going to be that deck and hero that people really like. So 9th Omni Brave Lord Muguro might get a Revival Buddy. Omni Lords have been getting Revival Buddies anyway, So it's not out of the realm of possibilities that they would just be like, give Mukuro Revival Buddy. People like the deck, and people certainly like him too. Darkest Tracker World, it ain't even hard, is going to be Abigail. The question is, which Abigail is it? It's probably going to be original one, Black Death Dragon Abigail. People like Black Dragon Mill, I know. Cross certainly likes them, but yeah. People just like the deck, honestly. I like Black Dragon Mill too, it just doesn't do as well as it should against certain matchups. And yes, I know Promise Rainbow exists, but you're not main decking Promise of Rainbow, and don't lie to me if you say you do. So, I'm gonna go with Black Death Dragon Abigail. Finally, Star Dragon World. We already got Jackknife, we already got Zodiac. Obviously, it's gonna be a Thor. Some people weren't very happy about the PS Cresser support, saying it's too aggressive, it doesn't really fit a Thor style. Quintess's Crystal Dragon, a Thor Revival Buddy. Sure, just go back to defense. Probably gonna get a bunch of anti-whatevers. It already has anti-burn and anti-death. So just adding a bunch of other stuff that makes it immune to more crap. Because why the hell not, right? So, yeah, that's all I got. Old 10 Worlds. I know people were expecting, like, well, what about, like, Ozzy the Haka's probably gonna get a Revival Buddy, so don't worry about that. But until then, I'm Everyday Buddy Fighter. Check out the hashtag in the description. And I know Buddy Jacoby's gonna upload a video soon, so just keep in mind for that, and I'll see you later.